I seen the post where Bobby wanted to keep doing the online voting, and he had this group of white people behind him. I thought the picture was similar to the one where I seen Mark Dayton and Janae Harto, and he was in the back. I believe Bobby Joe Champion is behind my terrorism. And be very clear, Linda Baker, if I had a surgery, Hindi Hussein, Dr. Rakshana Pricey Sook, where you were not my doctors, you were not my primary care clinic physicians, where again that Asian who suggested I get Hindi Hussein and Rakshana Pricey Sook was a part of what I consider to be the private team that Keith and Bobby got together to monitor me through the University of Minnesota, where again that black woman who looked similar to Rakshana Pricey Sook wanted to talk about the post-traumatic slave disorder, where this group of black people found this new mental health issue that they were now trying to address. And if I'm not mistaken, it was fed to me through a podcast or something of that nature. Maybe a video. I don't know if a video and a podcast are the same, but either way, I seen it on my phone. And for me, that's when I began to think that Keith Ellison, Bobby Joe Champion, beginning in 2012, 2013, under Barack Obama and Joe Biden, got this, what I consider to be signature. There's a juvenile diversion where, again, that monitor and keyboard now was forged in court, where they told me to take it back to the school, and I began to be terrorized 2013. And I told the Office of Civil Rights at that moment, get them. And I thought that was a Brian Bigelow. And he got priority mail, which was second papers, because you know I was buying notarized papers that you have to give to the court system, and as I was giving these notarized papers to the court system, and I filed this Office of Civil Rights complaint, they said, Sharon, you got 10 cases, and you need to know which one, again, you won compensation under, and if you want court files, you need to pay $25 a page. And as we got 014, that case, again, through the Office of Civil Rights with Loretta Swift under Barack Obama and Joe Biden, I began, this thing got a private signature. And we are now in their world. And we're in their world, and we're watching it through their private STEM students. And as their STEM students, like I said, do math projects, like I thought, you know, Miss Vita happened over there in your area, where I crashed, right? And when that big boy auto car that I said Jackie Baker got, you know, with Pat Baker's friends from Africa, those little African students that Jackie and, you know, Pat latched on to and are now here, Keith. All those students were there, you know, studying me, Ian. I began to stalk you because I said under the, you know, student education fund, we could fund some STEM students and, you know, again, create a world of, what is it? Weather people? What else goes with that? Technology, like my phone, where I said that under the iPhone, they could assemble a group of people really quick using text. You know, like you could text 100 people in one email, one text, and then that group could, you know, assemble within 2 to 3 minutes and cause a riot, you know, harming you, where again, you feel intimidated, like you might be beat up, you know, for speaking peace. Like, damn, I got a University of Minnesota file that says that I tried to get my teeth done and they said I couldn't, where again I got this medical card where I took it to the University of Minnesota, and as I couldn't get these things done, you know, that medical card where again they said I pay $1 on this bus, I could just show a bus driver and pay $1. You know, I've been testing that. Now if I had enough, you know, storage data, I could show you how many bus drivers, again, want to argue with me that number one, I don't deserve to pay $1 because I don't have that Metro Transit card that says I went downtown and showed them my paperwork. And as I showed them my paperwork, they approved me for that Metro Transit card, where again, I can go put money on that Metro Transit card and I can beat that card at the machine, or again, I can pay $1. If I pay $1, that means that I don't get the luxury of paying $1 because the Metro Transit card that they give me does not, you know, show the bus driver that I pay $1 because I went to the Metro Transit place and I showed them where again I have this medical, right, where they said I get $1 ride, right? So I gotta argue with the bus drivers. I said you could simplify that shit and I could just show my current medical card, and that, you know, allows me to pay $1. Right, just like I show my Medicare card, when I show my Medicare card, I get to pay $1 during non-rush hour. But if I go and pay the $1 at the machine for the MTC card that they gave me, because I showed it at the MTC place that says I showed them my paperwork that says I get food stamps, medical, dental, or again, welfare supplements, I qualify for $1 ride, right? That means that at that moment, I qualify for $1 at all times. So either way it goes, Sharon, you qualify for $1 ride on the bus. And you should not be arguing with bus drivers about whether or not you need to pull out your Medicare card and it's non-rush hours, or whether or not you pull out your medical insurance card and you pay $1. Either way, they're just appreciative that you pay a goddamn $1. The MTC place where they collect those dollars out that machine that I pay for, right? But instead they want to argue.